Hello, welcome to day 98. We are 2 days away from the big 100 day. My OBS is not working. Let me just try to fix it. It says I don't have any live streams on. Okay, now it does. Select. Okay, I can see my stats now. Cool. So Bitcoin is holding strong above, not above 90,000. We just dropped literally minutes ago. 89,931. That's nothing to be afraid of, although I think we are starting to form a downtrend as the fact that we did not make a new all-time high within the past couple of days now. Last time we saw an all-time high was November 13. We are currently on November 16, and we have struggled to make a new one. Could this be top? I wouldn't say necessarily. Looking at the 4-hour chart, RSI is still in the above the 50 zone, right? Which, okay. It does give some room for us to drop. That is one thing. But, I mean, overall, the trend is still healthy. It is a Saturday. Keep that also in mind. Saturdays are typically less volatile for Bitcoin in general because that's when most people also decide to just take the day off. Usually Saturday, and then Sunday evening is when they all start coming back. Mainly the people from Asian markets. That's when their markets would open, and they would start inflowing their millions, maybe billions, into the market. So, yeah, there you go. That's possibly the case. I think we're still perfectly fine. The uptrend that is holding right now is the one that we've seen since before the election, which, I mean, that's a great run so far, right? We've been maintaining that level up. I mean, here, I don't know, I could be wrong here, and this downtrend that we are currently seeing being formed could just be broken, and we could directly hit that 100K. Although, to do that, we would have to get past, of course, the all-time high level that we made back in November 13th, which is 93,373. Yeah, currently taking a little bit of a dip. My portfolio is still 3,316. We did get some altcoins pumping still today like crazy, which we will talk about. I have to fix my seat. Give me 1 second. All right. Because it's falling. Like, it's reclining too easily, and I'm like falling away from my mic. Anyway. We got some red here. Ethereum is kind of coming down as well. So yeah, we've seen Bitcoin. It's just correcting. 1.69%. Ethereum is down 1.50%. Currently $3,050. It's still holding above the 3,000, which that is what is important. It was also important to see Bitcoin above 90,000, which just broke downwards like literally right now. It wasn't before I started the stream, but that's fine. Ethereum is also just on its way down. Do not panic at this. This is completely normal. Look where we are literally for in terms of Bitcoin, of course. Almost 90,000. It just took a 2% dip over here. I still think everything is still in play, of course. Well, I don't have a specific uptrend drawn for Ethereum yet because I think it's like, if I draw one here, it's going to be too steep, or this one's going to be too shallow. Maybe it'll work. Let me a second here. What if I drew this out? Yeah, we got some space to run given that case. Or maybe we just, I don't know, start pumping from here as well. We'll have to just readjust to whatever low levels that we see after today's date. I didn't mean to delete that. How do I undo? Redo. Can I redo? Is it Control Z? Okay. What did I just click? Did I click D? Is D delete? No, D does not delete. What did I do? Control D? Was that it? I don't want to click a random browser button by accident. Okay, whatever. We'll leave it at that. So, we did reach the highest point of Ethereum at 3,448. I am DCAing into some positions. I still feel Ethereum is undervalued. All-time high level at 4,097, which is significant to break. After that, oh, that's not all-time high, sorry. That's our yearly high, right? This is the highest point we saw from March. This is our 2021 high, 4,869. I should probably mark this because I keep getting confused here. First, I'm going to lock this in place so that it doesn't move around. And I will put ATH so that I know this is our all-time high level. And I also need to put it in the center so that I can see it. There we go. All right, so yeah, still some room to recover, and I mean, when it does, like, it'll be pretty significant to see Ethereum at its all-time high levels again. At least it would be optimal to see a breakout of its yearly high, which has been overshadowed by these darn ETFs that have been just constant selling, which the sell pressure has finally eased a bit. We have seen a bit more inflows. It's overall not a negative outflow deal with the ETFs. Now it's flipped to positive, so that's good. Alt season possibly coming soon as well. Bitcoin dominance, I think it's slowly dropping, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see more details on that. But yeah, anyways, Ethereum still holding strong, bottom line, and we'll be fine. Let's look at Solana. It's down 2.33%. We're still holding above the famous $200 mark. Currently testing this downtrend over here. If we do continue upwards, we'll just readjust this, no problem. But in terms of well, resistance we have at 225, and then I mean next zone is literally our all-time high, our actual all-time high for Solana that we saw back in 2021. So that'll be important to see if we can manage to break out of that, but it's also important for us to remain above the 200 level. We don't want to break below that, otherwise we might see a further drop to seeking the support of the uptrends, the previous uptrends that we have over here, which it would be fine, I guess, to get further confirmation if we can survive that and continue upwards. Also would be a great opportunity for DCAing. I have a stop loss that triggered on my main account, our Cardano. I probably made some good money there. Looking at my phone here, a lot of O2 stuff, don't need, get out. And emails. I want to get a new email. Okay. I'll check that stuff out later. Anyways, back to the stream. So yeah, Solana still pretty good at $213.45, and as I mentioned, down 2.60% approximately. Sui is also down. It was pumping earlier today, I remember this. We made a new all-time high. Yeah, this is from today. Earlier in the morning, $3.93. Oh my gosh, will this ever stop? It's almost $4 already. How much am I making on Sui? I have my one position here that's making $33, but I put minimal money. I should have put more, but I don't know. It was risky to put it at that time because it was a very high price. Literally, I opened at $3.25 thinking it will drop. But no, it's continued going higher. It's currently at $3.61. My other position in Sui is making $795. That's pretty good, almost $800, having only put $300 in it. Just goes to show the significance of that kind of a movement. I entered at $1.91. We're more than double that, $3.60. That's great. Happy to see that. No, are we even more than double that? Am I doing my math wrong? I am doing my math wrong. We're almost double that. At $4, we will be double that. But our yeah, the all-time high that we just made today would have practically been over $900 probably. I could be mistaken. I don't know. I can't do good math at this moment. It's 8% difference from there. I would also like to see if we can find any entries, although, no, not really. Not on a Saturday. Saturdays are bad volatility. I'll abstain in this case. Okay, looks like we're still dropping with Bitcoin here. 89,600, looking for support in the uptrend, which still prevails. Very strong for now. Maybe, I don't know, we wait for all this to blow over and Sunday will come save us, continue pumping us higher, or you know what, just rip off the band-aid, push us downwards, let me get some more positions in. I'll be loading up quite decently, and we can take off from there and make more bags, ideally. 2025 is going to be a great year for crypto. Trump will finally take control of the office. A lot of pro-crypto policies will be floating our way, and things will shine bright. You know what else is pumping today, guys? Nothing. No, I'm kidding. XRP is up 24%. It just keeps on pumping every day, practically. And I have no clue why. No, we do have a clue why. Ripple Labs wins favorable court ruling with litigation process and potential regulatory shifts boosting XRP optimism. That's the big news for Ripple and why it's been kind of pumping. We already got the news from yesterday or the day before actually of Gary Gensler's resignation coming possibly a bit sooner. XRP USDT. I just want to check. I'm blind. Anyway, it's telling me it's down 6%, which yeah, sure, I guess from our, is this a new yearly high? I'm pretty sure it is. We reached $1.26 with XRP. We practically doubled from where we were costing 50, 60 cents maximum to double that already, $1.26. Now we've already taken our drop to $1.05. I have one position there on my main account miraculously, and it did manage to take advantage of a lot of this movement. I think I have a stop level over around here soon. It looks like it's about to smack onto my stop level in positive territory, so I'll be making some good money from that. But yeah, not to be greedy or anything, but I wish I could have made more. What is this? Why is the RSI not showing? Does it take a while to load or what? Where is my RSI? Come on. Okay, well, I guess there's no RSI. Or maybe I have to, like, open a new chart. No, my trading view is just bugging. Okay, fine. Be like that. XRP pumping. That's big news. And we also have more reasons. I do have some news as well to share, but not as much. Not as much news today, because today is, like, more of, like, it's a slower day in general, right? Cardano's also been pumping very well this week. Some other coin, like metaverse coins, I think, are also pumping quite crazily. Decentraland is up 26%, and so was Sandbox, I think. Uniswap was also up a lot. I think everything's kind of slowed down by now. No, they're still pumping. Stellar XLM is pumping. Quant, I don't know these ones. Okay, there's Sandbox up 20%. Ethereum Classic was also up almost 20% for whatever reason. XRP we just reviewed. Cosmos, Atom is also up. A lot of other these other projects as well. Arbitrum, VeChain, and also Polygon is up decently as well. I wanted to get a position into Polygon. I do want to get a position into Chainlink as well. I know those projects will do well this cycle. And I feel like I'm very underexposed, both on this demo account and on my main account. Would like some more exposition on that. Are my stream settings okay? Just want to make sure, yeah, it is public. Okay, not unlisted or anything. Great. Litecoin was also up quite a lot. It's dropped already by now, but if you look over here, we reached a high of 97, guys. 97 on Litecoin. Literally $3 away from 100. We were almost so back with Litecoin. Let's go talk about Litecoin here. Do I have a position on Litecoin? I might. I don't remember if I do. I do. I have one. Okay. Is it, well, hardly anything. I only put $100 in there, so I'm only making 28 from this. But it was a little bit more when it did reach its high up here at $98.58 is what it's showing me in this chart at least. I didn't unfortunately make another entry over here because I'm assuming I put my order after this pump. Yeah, it was after this pump. I remember a 10% pump randomly, and it didn't hit this. But Litecoin's been doing great. I think it has a lot to do with whoever's controlling their Twitter. He's going crazy with the memes and stuff like that. Trying to consider himself a meme coin at this point. Litecoin, a meme coin, that's going to be pretty funny. There's also more news on Litecoin that I do want to share. Oh wait, I opened XRP chart on here because I wanted to look at this. Favorable regulatory environment and ETF filing for XRP. And people are aiming for, I don't know, $10, $100 price targets. I think that's a bit too excessive. I see $10. Okay, sure, maybe. By the end of the cycle, if all things go well, XRP $10, possibly. I would say like $5, though, like realistically speaking, how much XRP can go. And I do also want to check, what was this year's high? Oh no, we definitely passed our yearly high, which was 70-something cents. 2023 we saw a high of 96 cents. I think that is 96. Can I see? Yeah, 96.48. And we're currently seeing levels that we haven't seen since 2021 already for XRP, which is significant. The highest point that we ever have for XRP is 196. You know, we just got to double our way up there, and XRP will be doing great. Not gonna lie, I didn't always like XRP, mostly because of, like, literally, look at this. How can you like something that does this? Stays flat. Okay, turn out the magnet. Say something flat like this for years, right? Sure, it had this crazy movement over here, but it's like, okay, it seems like XRP only pumps like that whenever some random news pops up about XRP and their case with the Securities Exchange Commission. But yeah, so that's what we have for XRP. Litecoin, I want to see if there is any news about Litecoin that it shows me here on TradingView. Michael Saylor, no, nothing for Litecoin. I'm just assuming it has to do with memes then in this case. Litecoin is just trying to meme. But yeah. April, okay, March pump we saw a high of 106, and it kept pumping until after April. I remember making some decent profits from this pump in April. It made me some great money when I first started trading. I started trading in March this year. Like actually trading with like all these charts with the graphs, the lines and strategies and stuff like that I've been doing. I lost a lot of money though as well. What is this? I want to see that. Let me go to daily chart. What did I just draw here? Is this April? Yeah. Where is that? Here. What is this? I don't know if I'll be able to see what this is. It's in such a tiny chart. Okay, whatever. I'm going to delete it then. Sorry. It was a little trade it seems like I was trying to do there. Not anymore. I swear I never use TradingView to look at this stuff. Like I only use the built-in TradingView that we have on BangX, but nothing else. Anyway, so yeah, other than that, Litecoin demand peaks with record spot inflows. There's a lot of bulls loading up, whales loading up. Whales being bullish. God, there's so much animal terminology for this. Polkadot's also been doing quite decent. All right. Here it is, up 6.93%. It was a lot higher though. I did see some great movement from Polkadot. We reached $6.14. Ever since I bought, it's been going up. So that's pretty decent. Almost 30%. Not bad. We're currently dropped though to $5.65 for Polkadot. But it's still up a decent amount, 9% almost. So that's great. Our portfolio is dropping probably because of Bitcoin. Where are we at with Bitcoin now? 89,725. Yeah, almost the same level that we saw before. Okay, not too bad. Top losers today, though, are practically meme coins, it seems like. Yeah, we got Peanut, Mog, Cat, and A Dog's World, Dog with Hat, Pop, Cat, Floki, Pepe, Brett, Nero, Shiba Inu. All of them are down today. Of course, after a great week already of movement, it makes sense for them to be down. Sui's down 2%, but still massively high compared to literally everything else. Their TVL surpassed 1.4 billion and achieved a weekly on-chain volume of over $2.5 billion, marking significant growth milestones. Guys, I'm telling you, Sui is going to be a massive, massive project. Probably better than Solana. Of course, it's already better than Ethereum. And it's got high use case scenarios, so wouldn't surprise me to see them do fascinating in this rally, this cycle. Sui smashes all-time high. Kronos escapes death spiral. That's pretty funny. Kronos is Crypto.com's native coin, which appears to also be down a little bit today. 8%. That's actually quite a lot. Do we have any news? Not quite. They dropped to 15 cents. That's unfortunate. They were like at 20 cents earlier this week. Yeah, 22 cents. I remember this reached $1, Canadian dollar at least. I don't know what it was. What's all-time high here shows. 89 cents. Yeah, well, that would have been $1 Canadian at that time. So, I mean, it was great by then. And I don't know. I never sold. I never, because there's this thing with like the Crypto.com app where, you know, you just buy it and then you stake it. and then it's just locked up in there. And I had my stuff locked up. I still have my stuff locked up where I can't sell it. And, you know, it'll just keep on dropping. By the time your term is done, it's already dropped so much. It's like, okay, well, what's the point anymore? And it's just become so inflationary, kind of. Because I mentioned this in a previous stream. You can get a lot of great benefits, like if you use one of their cards and stuff like that. Like if you buy pay for Netflix, pay for Amazon Prime, pay for Spotify, you can get 100% reimbursement on all that stuff. And also now for Twitter Blue, apparently. Well, X Premium or whatever it is called now. Your first month will be free if you use the Crypto.com card to pay for it. And how do they pay you back? With 100% cashback, they give you that equivalent value of US dollars in Kronos tokens, right? So each one, for instance, costs 15 cents. If you paid for Spotify Premium, which is, I don't know, what is it now? They increase the price to $12 or something. And each token costs 15 cents. They give you 80 tokens, which is 100% cashback. For example, right? This is just a brief example. It's not exact, but you get the idea, right? And a lot of people are using that, and there's already 26.5 billion Kronos in circulation. There's no max supply, so it's practically inflationary. Similar thing going on with Polkadot, which that's probably the only reason why I dislike Polkadot. Because it's so inflationary. 1.52 billion dots in circulation. It costs a bit more though, so I guess that would account for that. But you get a lot of yield percentage of for staking it, right? And a lot of people do that, and you know, staking rewards. What the heck? 58%. Oh, these are the token unlocks. So 58% of their tokens were unlocked from staking rewards, right? That's crazy. Crazy stuff. And you can see just the trend, how much it increases. The blue, it's all from staking rewards, how much are in circulation, because so many people are just staking this coin, getting high percentages back, sure, but that's just inflationary, and it just decreases the value of the coin overall. And that's why we've seen it struggle to continue going upwards. Or maybe that's just, you know, 2021 cycle hype, and compared to 2024, where we are still practically getting started. But for us to see this kind of movement again, I really, really doubt it. I mean, I could be surprised. I could get surprised, right? They could prove me wrong. But, I mean, all these years of just staking since 2022, 2023, 2024, we're entering 2025, and people are still staking that. With an infinity max supply, this is like you're just printing fiat money at this point. It's just going to devalue over time. The best thing against inflation, the best hedge against inflation, of course, would be Bitcoin. Ripple is also doing the same thing as Bitcoin, where it has a set supply, a max supply of 100 billion XRPs, and there's currently 56 billion in circulation, so we're halfway there for Ripple, which, you know, it would help increase the value of XRP in the very long term. For now, though, it's costing you $1.06 if you want XRP. You can no longer get it for 30 cents or whatever it was before. 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents on a great day, 70 cents with fascinating news, and that was it. XRP has just been down the whole time for its entire existence. Hey, look at this. In 2018, it actually reached another high that I never realized. $3 and what? $3.30 is the actual all-time high. Yeah, so, I mean, you're seeing this downtrend that I'm seeing, right? It's been making lower highs every time. But hey, XRP has improved quite a bit, right? So, compared to where it was in 2018, it's a lot better now. The Securities Exchange Commission is not going to be on their backs anymore, so it'll give them a chance to rise again. So I'm a bit optimistic about XRP this time around. Surprisingly, I usually would never, you'd never find me dead saying that, but yeah, people are expecting now it hits $33. Others I've seen $10. There's literally one that we just read saying $100. I think that's a bit too crazy. I'd say maybe $5 would be my personal target. You don't got to follow that. It's just literally my pea brain thinking stuff. But yeah, there you go. Those are the top performing coins. And I wanted to start off with that because I literally don't have too much news to talk about. But hey, look, I I wasted 24 minutes talking about that, but no, I hope it was useful information at least. You figuring out what exactly is going on in the crypto market. It's important to analyze all this stuff. So, another thing I do want to mention is just the fear and greed index for Bitcoin or for crypto. It's actually reached 90, which that's pretty significant. And this is the time, you know, when they say you should sell when others are greedy and buy when others are panicking or when they're fearful. Remember last month or a month before that, we were down like over here at this level. Just look how fast the sentiment can already change within just 2 months. I mean, of course, there's a lot of factors that did apply into this, such as Trump winning the elections, a lot of pro-crypto policies, regulations will be coming out soon, and the Securities Exchange Commission, we don't got to worry about them anymore. So yeah, a lot of possibly bullish stuff coming our way soon. Having effect is kicking in, Bitcoin scarcity, miners, etc. It makes it harder to mine Bitcoin. So the price of it needs to go up to account for the costs of mining. It only makes sense that way. A lot of institutions are aping into Bitcoin and other coins as well. We have the ETFs rolling for Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are seeing massive inflows practically daily, most of the time at least. So that's great. And here's the fear and greed index that I'm just talking about here. We're at extreme greed at this moment. So pretty cool. And the reason why it's just so desirable by many other institutions, recently at least, and other companies that have been trying to reserve, and governments as well trying to get Bitcoin reserves, is because of its performance, right? 2024 alone, Bitcoin has returned 83% so far, compared to the S&P 500 returning 28%, and gold, which rarely has any great years, it's up 30% this year, at least. That's given like all the wars and stuff like that. Whenever there's like massive wars and times of uncertainty, that's when people start buying things like gold and oil, things like that, right? And they would dump Bitcoin and crypto during those times as well. Yet despite all of that, despite all of those fears of recession, fears of wars, Bitcoin still manages to outperform both of them combined, right? Yes. Which is fascinating, right? Just goes to further prove it's likely the best asset to hold. And when it does go down occasionally on some years, that's the time to load up on as much as you can. Not financial advice, but I feel like that is absolutely the way. Michael Saylor agrees, and that's all you gotta know. Moving on. Breaking news. Rumors are swirling that Litecoin could be gearing up for a major upgrade, potentially positioning itself as a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. And I think we did see an article on that. And of course, Litecoin already, whoever's running this page, their Twitter page, the new intern, he's just going crazy with the memes, the replies, and everything. And yeah, literally what he's saying over here is, due to the current market conditions, I now identify as a meme coin, just to try to boost this price up a little bit. And hey, it actually did work out, surprisingly, for Litecoin. So, I mean, happy to see it back up there, almost reaching 100, literally due to just this craziness, just for memeing on Twitter practically. But no, there will actually get some upgrade of some sort, is what they're mentioning here at least. Yeah. Cool. I mean, realistically though, like, Litecoin is technically supposed to be a cheaper version of Bitcoin, at least. That's what I remember the CEO of Litecoin saying, but he also just said, like, there's actually no real use for Litecoin, like, just buy Bitcoin at this point. But hey, when Bitcoin becomes too expensive, people will look for alternatives, and Litecoin is literally doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin, just a little bit cheaper, right? I think they're also saying I don't know if the network speeds are any faster or if the fees are cheaper if you're doing any transactions with Litecoin. But yeah, I mean, everything is still the same. You still get halving every 4 years. And it's also supposed to be like a hedge against inflation. There's a max supply of Litecoins, I think 80 million. I don't recall exactly. And I mean, it has dropped though in terms of market cap. It's not where it once used to be years ago. It used to be almost in like the top 10, I'm pretty sure. But Litecoin still, it's got good fundamentals. It's just not desired by many at this moment, but it does have a max supply of 84 million, which is what I was trying to get at. And Bitcoin also has the same thing with 21 million maximum Bitcoins. There you go. That's all I wanted to mention. So good for Litecoin. Here's more information about the Securities Exchange Commission. Former SEC officials called for Gensler to resign and to end all crypto crackdowns. Of course, we're already having a lot of states in the USA suing the SEC for treating crypto too harshly or whatever. And Gary Gensler already practically resigning very, very soon. So you didn't fire him, he quit kind of deal. I don't think Donald Trump can fire Gary Gensler though, because I don't know, separate government departments, whatever the case is, he's leaving anyway. So that's what the crypto community is celebrating, and that's why we're seeing a nice pump from XRP as well. Trump has selected the CEO of Liberty Energy, so Chris Wright, to be his energy secretary. And Liberty Energy is a public traded company, LBRT. I did want to check if now that I think about it, no, it's not going to have an impact on the stock price right now because the markets are closed, and I keep forgetting that. LBRT. I just have the crypto brain where everything is 24/7. Look at this. It's currently dropping, at least in the daily charts it was, after a decent pump. It's not dropping too bad. It mainly looks like a correction. I do feel like in the longer term, the uptrend does prevail. You can see this. My chart's glitched. Awesome. Why can't I? Okay. That was weird. Let's look at these weird dividend payouts. They pay here a little bit in, what is this, 2020? They didn't pay anything for like 2 years, and they start paying dividends again. 5 cents per share. That's not that great either, is it? Each share costing $16. Hey, but it went from costing $2 to $16. I guess that's decent growth rather than something to preserve your wealth. But the uptrend, yeah, looks healthy still. And hey, maybe with this news, on Monday morning, we'll see this possibly pump up. We also are getting dividend payouts on this one, 8 cents per share. That's not as bad. And we're also getting earnings report on the 23rd of January for this stock, Liberty Energy. Depends on if people like this guy or not. I don't know anything about Chris Wright, but what does this company even do? I do want to read that. That engage in providing hydraulic fracturing services to onshore oil and natural gas exploration for production companies in North America. Cool. So a guy that knows a lot about oil and natural gas will be in charge of oil and natural gas, energy secretary. So yeah, looking forward to that, I guess. Hey, did you know, like, the liberal women now, what they're doing? Instead of shaving their heads, now they're all dressing themselves as Handmaid's Tale outfits to protest Trump winning the election. Now, I actually don't know that much about what this is. What is a Handmaid's Tale? And I'm gonna see what this does. Oh, it's a movie. It's a show, 5-season show. Wait, now it's showing the screen. Hold on, I'll look it up here. Margaret Atwood. I've never seen this. I don't know what it's about. It's ruled by a fundamentalist regime that treats women as property of the state and is faced with environmental disasters and plummeting birth rates. In a desperate attempt to repopulate a devastated world, the few remaining fertile women are forced into sexual servitude. Okay, cool. Alright, well. Yeah, there you go. Women dressing up like that for no apparent reason, just to protest Trump winning. Like, okay, that's not going to change anything. You're just making a fool out of yourself, I think, at least. Whatever, you're free to do whatever you want. You could dress up as a dog for all I care. U.S. President-elect Trump plans to bankrupt Iran with a new maximum pressure plan, the Financial Times reports. Maybe, I don't know. It's weird. It's like Iran tells the United States, oh, we're going to kill Trump. And then possible assassination attempts. Trump says, okay, we want the best for Iran. And then later on they say, actually, no, it's, we're not trying to assassinate him. And then now Trump is saying, okay, now we want to bankrupt Iran again with maximum pressure. I mean, fair enough. They don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon, but they also want them to be a successful, thriving nation. But they also don't want them to have money. I don't know. It's weird relationship that he has with Iran. But yeah, there you go. Hey, do you remember the Michigan Muslims who endorsed Donald Trump? Apparently, they withdraw that endorsement now. They feel betrayed after the pro-Israel cabinet selections were made by Trump, like choosing Marco Rubio and Stefanik as well. Well, I don't know. What do you expect, right? And also, like, if you're a religion of peace, then so be it. Stop committing terrorism and stop trying to wipe Israel off the map. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird situation in the Middle East. We'll just avoid the topic. Charlie Kirk's outlined what Donald Trump is mandating. He will end the woke bureaucracy, dismantle racist DEI departments, which is diversity, equity, inclusion. Like, we don't need all that. Come on. Everybody's treated equal. That's all you gotta know. Protect the innocence of children, remove men from women's sports, close the border, deport millions of illegals, make the military great again, stop the surveillance on American citizens, destroy censorship, industrial complex, and the chronic disease epidemic with MAHA, remove poison in our foods and farms thanks to RFK Jr., empower law enforcement to lock up the criminals like Nayib Bukele does in El Salvador, unleash American energy what does he say? Drill, baby, drill. Yeah. Deregulate the economy, free the J6 prisoners. Apparently, he played a song at one of his dinners in Mar-a-Lago to commemorate the J6 prisoners, saying that, hey, we haven't forgotten about you, and justice will be coming soon once he takes office next. Not next month, but yeah, well, next year. You know what I mean. And the indoctrination on college campuses. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that the teachers teach that they shouldn't be teaching about their own political biases and brainwashing these children into thinking lies. At least that's what we want you guys to think. Fortify election integrity, mandating voter ID. Of course, that is important. You need to prove that you're a citizen in order to vote, or else you're going to have randoms voting, and we don't need that. It's the only way to cheat. Slap tariffs on unfair trade partners like China, and the wars in Ukraine and the Middle East. Nice. Purge the government of those who have weaponized the levers of power against its citizens. Yeah. He needs his cabinet to fulfill this mandate, and we must get each and every one of them confirmed. For sure. And make the government efficient with Doge. So yeah, that'll be great. Just what Trump's administration will do. That's his Project 2025 if you're concerned about that lie. New breaking news. The Pentagon, they failed their seventh consecutive audit, and remains unable to fully account for its more than $824 billion budget, though officials claim they are making good progress toward achieving a clean audit by 2028. Yeah, it's getting a bit crazy now, where the Pentagon fails their audits on how they're spending their money, I guess, or, and then, well said by Representative Nancy Mace, saying the taxpayers, at the bare minimum, deserve to know where their tax dollars are going, because it's just sketchy when even the actual Pentagon can't tell us where the money is going, right? And same thing happened, just not to get into too much conspiracy theories, but in 9/11, literally this, they misplaced a lot of money. The Pentagon misplaces a lot of money and also gets attacked, and no one ever knows whatever happened to those funds. Where did this, I don't know how much money it was, millions, billions, or maybe trillions. What happened to that money? We don't know, and I don't think we'll ever know. And of course, the IRS won't forgive a citizen if they don't know where their money is and they fail to do some of their reportings. If they fail to do their reports, their tax reports, they'll get prosecuted, fined, and thrown in jail. But hey, Pentagon gets a free pass. There you go. Remember Alex Jones getting his InfoWars shut down and then put up for bankruptcy auction, and then The Onion purchasing it, but then The Onion was being sketchy, and then they undid that purchase due to lack of transparency from The Onion bid. New documents reveal apparent total rigging of InfoWars auction. So the federal judge stopped the sale, gave it back to Alex Jones, and I think they're going to have another auction possibly. And I've always wanted, like Elon Musk, just do this, bro. You got a lot of money. Save Alex Jones, save Infowars, just buy it off, and then give it back to Alex Jones to have him keep running his show. That would be pretty awesome, and that might actually even happen because Elon Musk's X Corp, they filed a notice of appearance in Alex Jones's Infowars bankruptcy case. Of course, coming amid the speculation that Musk will buy Infowars to allow Alex Jones to continue to operate it, which is what we all wanted, ideally at least. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. You know what else is cool? Let me find it. Here, this. This is from days ago, but I still bookmarked it because I thought it was ridiculous. It might not happen, but this is pretty interesting and funny if it does. DJT, so Donald Trump's Trump Media and Technology Group stock. There's rumors about that of Donald Trump stock merging with Twitter, with X, to bring Twitter back to the stock market, which of course would make it like 5x pretty easily. If you don't know what that looks like, the DJT stock, it looks like this right now. I did have some purchase and sales on it before. Seems like we're using this downtrend as support at the moment. It's currently at $28.10. Trump wins the election, it boosted up to 54. January 6th assassination attempt, it boosted up to 46. We dipped as low as like $11, so I was suffering for a period of time on here, but hey, this had some massive volatility spikes as well. Like in March as well, we've seen this pop up to $79.38. So some crazy movements. It's a crazy volatile and speculative stock. But yeah. Apparently, like according to this, it literally is just a tweet. It's a source trust me bro kind of moment. We don't know any of this is confirmed or not, but Twitter does not publicly trade out on the stock market. They're now a private company, right? So I think that's when Elon Musk took over. He took Twitter off the public stock exchange and yeah, decided to not have any people trading on it. Hello Odium. Has Bitcoin gone up any more today? And also, can you look at gold? Gold is not going up. It's still dropping every day. And Bitcoin is going up every day, but it hasn't gone up today. It's still above approximately the 90,000 mark. But it's still near its all-time high, gone up quite a lot. So Bitcoin's doing perfectly fine. There's your quick update. But yeah. This would be funny though. Like, because you also know that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are spending far too much time together in Mar-a-Lago discussing all this government stuff. We've seen a lot of news about that. And for Elon Musk to merge Twitter stock and DJT stock would make that pump up quite a lot more again. So I don't know. It's just a rumor. It's not actually going to happen, though. I feel like that will never happen. Javier Milei from Argentina is slashing import taxes in a push to open Argentina's economy. Javier Milei is cutting import taxes to give consumers access to more affordable goods. Because if you put a lot of tariffs, if you didn't know this, if you put a lot of tariffs, it will cost more to get stuff imported into your country. Henceforth, prices raise. Henceforth, inflation, right? Argentina suffers from inflation, but Javier Milei, the president from there, has been doing a good job at cutting down on inflation, cutting down the prices of stuff, and this is one of the things that he will be doing. Starting in December, the tax-free limit on international purchases will rise from $1,000 to $3,000 per package, while personal imports will enjoy a $400 tariff exemption. That's pretty neat. Economy Minister Luis Caputo says this move will allow Argentine shoppers to pay only the value-added tax on many imports, which will be great, a great solution from Javier Milei. He's also visited Donald Trump, the first world leader to visit Trump after his election, to will obviously congratulate him, and talks about how to improve the government. Part of the Department of Government Efficiency, the Doge thing that Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are doing. So that'll be interesting to see. I've also talked about Ukrainian President Zelensky possibly not agreeing with this new peace plan that Trump has laid out for the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. Apparently, he's laughed and dismissed the idea that Trump could force negotiations, emphasizing that Ukraine is an independent country. He just wants the United States money. That's the way I see it. And I don't know. I'm starting to feel like he's maybe corrupt to the point that he wants war to continue so that he can continue making profits off of it. He was, I mean, you can visibly see him frowning when Donald Trump won, after he knows that, Joe Biden will not be giving him any more billions of dollars all the time, because Trump's already proposed a plan to end the war, and it looks like it's going to work. I think Putin is more likely to agree to it, but of course he has to take position in office first, Donald Trump's, before all this stuff happens. But yeah, apparently Zelensky as well is not too happy about it, and not too happy about the war ending. I don't know. That's at least the information that I've been given, and that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. Maybe Zelensky totally agrees with this, but it's just not showing at the moment. Do you guys know as well, this is twice now that's happened, and it's scaring me because I will be going on a plane soon. Southwest Airlines jet has been struck by gunfire at the Dallas Love Field Airport. And last week, I think I covered, it was Spirit Airlines that also got shot. Literally, people just shooting planes now. In Haiti, that was. And then now this week we got news that Spirit Airlines is going bankrupt. So, oh well, sucks for them. I'm not flying with them anyway, so it doesn't affect me. But it will affect like other airline companies, I'm sure, like in terms of like their stock prices or whatever. But here's more like people shooting planes. Like what? There were crews on high alert after gunshots were reported near Dallas, Texas Love Field Airport, causing bullet to strike the Southwest Airlines Flight 2494, which was preparing to depart for Indianapolis. The incident occurred when passengers were on board. Southwest Airlines quickly initiated an inspection of the aircraft after the bullet hit the right side of the plane just below the flight deck. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. Spokesperson for Southwest confirmed that the flight safely taxied back to the terminal, and the suspected shooter remains at large, and the situation's under investigation. Still a developing story. We literally don't even know who the hell shot the plane, which gets, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I just hope my plane doesn't get shot when I depart from Canada. And speaking of Canada, apparently there's snow in other places. Not here, though. Not yet. But there's other places in the Canada-US border where you could just cross, it seems like. A whole Indian family froze to death from crossing the Canada-US border at a perilous trip becoming more common. I don't know why people are fleeing the United States to go into Canada. I feel like the US is going to be better in the long run. But hey, these are an Indian family, possibly illegal, possibly seeking refuge in Canada. I know Canada is very friendly with the Indians because we got a lot of them. So, oh boy, do we love them. And, I mean, they're doing it illegally. Unfortunately, they all died. I don't know how many people. But yeah. I mean, surely there was other ways to do this. Seek asylum, seek refuge, or just apply, yeah, follow the rules and laws. It's quite simple. Apparently it's from 2022. I don't know. This is Twitter. Anything could be wrong. But hey, it's CP24. Reliable news source. Thumbs up. But unfortunately, yeah, sure. Family passes away for trying to cross border in the snow. Yeah, froze to death. Oh well. Do things legally. Hey, remember yesterday there was Jake Paul Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. Well, oh wait. I forgot to unbookmark this. Get out of here. Okay, and Netflix also went down during the fight. That sucked. People were reporting outages on Netflix, which might affect the stock price Monday. I don't know, maybe. But apparently Jake Paul wins the fight over Mike Tyson in the Netflix spectacle. I think Mike Tyson later on gave out some comments like, oh, I'm too old. He also suffered some injury in June that almost cost him his life, apparently. So he was just happy to still be alive and have the chance to step back in the ring. But I don't think he will be fighting anymore. Sorry, he was sorry that he let a lot of people down, including me. I don't really watch a lot of fights. Not a big fan of whatever this is, UFC or anything. This was aired on Netflix, so I don't even know. I don't have Netflix either. But yeah, I knew Mike Tyson, was a great fighter. But I also know, Jake Paul is younger, full of energy. But apparently the fight sucked, according to a lot of people. You could check the YouTube videos of recaps on what happened in the fight. I didn't watch it specifically, but yeah, it's all over the news, so worth talking about. You know what else has been all over the news? Where is she? Taylor Swift being in Toronto and cringeworthily in Taking a moment to recognize Indigenous people with land acknowledgement at our Toronto concerts. Okay. Like, why do we care? That's all. That's all the news. Like, why does this even make a headline? Come on, bro. And then to meme it all off, Trump is already bringing down the prices of Harris Walls um, campaign stuff. You know, just the funny meme. 75% off for Kamala Harris merch or Tim Walls merch. That's pretty funny. They were bringing down the prices. And yeah, that's it. Oh, here's more news about XRP. What is driving the rally? What does it say? I do want to hear what these guys have to say about shifting U.S. regulatory climate supports XRP price growth. Yeah, okay. So the SEC, Gary Gensler getting fired or resigning, whatever the case is. Open interest for people, recovery price, and multi-year downtrend is ending. So the big downtrend that I showed you guys, that's practically gone. Massive rally incoming. Technicals are supporting an up movement. And that's all you got to know about Ripple. Odds favor a Solana ETF in 2025, according to Vanek. That'll be interesting to see. I just hope it doesn't go the Ethereum way, where it just drops prices down. Hey, maybe if it does, it's fine. I'll be buying a lot of Solana if that is the case. I do like Solana, the project, as well. I do think still, though, Sui will be better. But an ETF for Solana, I feel like that would be absolutely welcomed by the whole population of crypto, because we like Solana as well over Ethereum. Solana will flip Ethereum one day, I'm pretty sure. Because Ethereum is just so popular, it's everywhere. You need Ethereum for like 99% of the dexes out there, right? But it's just so expensive, and there's just better solutions to it. Faster solutions, cheaper solutions. You got Sui, you got Polygon, you got Solana. Yeah. And then Chainlink to connect them all. That's pretty much it for this. Trump's policies will take DeFi and Bitcoin staking mainstream. Is Bitcoin price gonna crash again? Yeah, we might liquidate some leveraged long positions. That would make sense. Liquidity sweep of recent levels. What chart is this? 1 hour chart? Yeah, okay, maybe we see a dip like that. Sure. But like I said, if we do see this kind of dip in Bitcoin, it's literally just a readjustment of whatever uptrend we got going on. If it's like this, it'll just broaden out like that a little bit. The uptrend will still prevail. Bitcoin is still doing great. Super trend is still... Why do you not show... Oh, RSI is now a thing. Do I have to delete this? I'll delete that then. Can I see this, please? Thank you. Super trend is still green, and we got until 84,352 to maintain those levels of an uptrend confirmation. There you go. All right. That's all the news you got for today for this slow day of Saturday. But hey, the good news is that some altcoins are still pumping indeed, as I mentioned the title in this video. XRP having a great day. Litecoin had a great day. Polkadot had a great day. Polygon as well. Almost mixed up both of them. Polydot. That would be funny. What if they both merged and just did that? Portfolio still booming. 3,000, almost 300. We started off at 3,300. It was the exact same yesterday, so not much has changed. You can practically tell. A little bit of a dip, of course. Not a big deal. Day 100, 2 days from now, we'll be selling it all and making some decent profits. And then I'll cry about it because we'll probably start pumping after I sell, because that's what always happens. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Will I see you tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And in terms of new videos, I'm editing one. It's in the oven. It'll be coming out either tomorrow or the day after. Yeah. All right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.